It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It is a public service. I want to get right to it. The email says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband went out with some of his old buddies for a night out. The problem is he came home very early in the morning. He tried to play it off by jumping in the shower and pretending he got up early. But I know he didn't sleep in the bed. I called him out on it, and he said he slept on the couch. Why is he lying? What's he covering up? So this is very interesting. Is it Rena?
Yes.
Rena in La Mirada. Well, thank you for writing to us. What do you think he was like washing the smell of alcohol off or cigarettes off when he was showering?
Yes, probably. Because I could still kind of smell it on him later, or at least, not the cigarettes so much. I mostly just smelled like alcohol, beer.
And just to be clear, why did he say he didn't come to the bed and he stayed on the couch in your place?
He said he didn't want to wake me. He said I was snoring. But I listened to a lot of Ryan's Roses, and I don't think he's cheating on me, but I just have this nagging thought in the back of my mind. I don't know why he did that. He won't explain himself. He won't be clear.
All right.
How's your guys' relationship otherwise? Have it been rocky? Have you guys been intimate?
Yeah, it's been fine, except for this, and the fact that he, can't answer a simple question. But yeah, otherwise, we haven't been married that long, but we've been together a little while, and yeah, we've always, been very affectionate with each other. He's never given me any reason to, doubt him, but I have this nagging thought.
Yeah, all right. Let's go. Let's get this done. We're going to call him next. Calling Rena's husband in La Mirada. He was sneaking around, basically. He says he was sleeping on the couch, but truly, she thinks he was out all night. Then he tiptoes into the bedroom, and he showers off. Mm-hmm. It's very strange, rushing to the shower and all that. Yeah. Rena, we are going to call your husband, and we are going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. It's that simple, okay? So stay very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
And I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to do it. Good luck. Here we go.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Steve.
You got him.
Hi, Steve. I'm calling from the Flower Galleria on Rosecrans. We're actually right in that shopping center near the Sizzler and the Carl's Jr. You know where that is?
I know that. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, so I'm calling because we're brand new to the area and we're offering a chance for local residents to send free flowers to anybody that they'd like today. And you've been selected to send a dozen red roses.
Actually, you know what? It's perfect timing. That'd be great.
Really? Okay, awesome. So all I need is the name of the person you want to send them to, and then we can put a note on there as well. And they can get them by lunchtime today or any time that's more convenient for you.
Okay, I want to send them to my wife, Rena, and I want to say that I love you, baby. That's all.
I love you, baby. Okay.
Absolutely. She's the best.
Aw.
Steve?
That's cool.
Hi, Steve, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is going out, being broadcast right now on the radio. I need you to know that. Rena has reached out to us, and she, if I'm being totally honest and just to save time here, she thinks that you were not telling the truth when you said you slept on the couch and then jumped into the shower. She believes maybe you were covering something up. You didn't come home and you quickly wanted to shower off. Can you explain it to her? She's on the phone.
She's on the Ray?
Steve, hey.
Okay, is this a joke? What's happening here?
No, it's not a joke.
Yeah, you think a shower off? Is that what he said? A shower off what, honey? What am I supposed to be showering off? Come on.
You didn't come to bed. You jumped in, I woke up and you were in the shower at 6 a.m. You never do that.
You were snoring like a... You want this on the radio? Your parents...
I don't snore.
No, you were snoring like
I don't snore. Ryan, I don't snore.
Hold on. Stop yelling. Everyone stop Steve, stop yelling. Steve. Hello, Steve? I mean, he's yelling and now he's hanging up.
Wow.
Well, hold on.
I don't believe this.
Hold on for a second. What's with his anger? What's with him just
I
yelling?
don't know.
What is that? But you too, like you're yelling. Everyone's yelling
to me that way before, ever.
I don't know what's going on, but you guys need to amp it down, both of you. Like I don't know what he did, but the fact that he's that aggressive, just yelling at us, you shouldn't have to endure someone who's not transparent. And also, if he's running around and sneaking in the shower, that's all bad.
Yeah.
But now he doesn't want to talk about it. So we're with you. We think he's hiding something. Clearly.
I mean, he's never raised his voice to me like that, ever.
Well, then that reeks of an issue. That reeks of some guilt. He sent the note to you, I love you, baby. Then he went nuts. Then he hung up. And I think he is sneaking around. I think he's not telling you the truth. I think he is covering something up. So I hope in a cool, calm, collected, mature way, you guys can have a conversation about this so you can get to the bottom of it, okay?
Yeah.
He sounded defensive.
Yeah.
But we're going to give you a big hug and wish you luck, Rena.
Thank you, Ryan.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye. Now, everyone's yelling, and my view is the guy's guilty of something, and they got problems in their relationship. You don't escalate to that level. You're not listening, right? They're not listening. They're yelling. So I think, he's tiptoeing into the shower. That is so obviously trying to hide something.
Yeah. And clean yourself from what?
Right. Smoke, bar, alcohol, gunk. Yes, Patty?
This is what I found really interesting when they were arguing about her snoring, and then she went to you and said, Ryan, I don't snore. Like, to me, I felt like she was asking for validation from someone because she's not getting it from her husband.
Well, then there you have it. Mm-hmm. She doesn't get the validation, and he's out running around. That's why she's not getting it. And so here we are. There we were. And where do we go? Maybe he was washing off perfume. I mean, there's a lot of things, right? Of course. But I think very, very, very astute, Patty. I like that. I like that point because it tells a lot. It's simple, but it tells you a lot. Okay, I think it's a very simple conversation that we can have here before we move on about Ryan's Roses. How many Ryan's Roses calls do you think we've done? Mark, who would be the best at the math?
14 years.
I can give you a pretty good estimate.
All right, give me an idea. So
2 a week, 52 weeks.
52
so
weeks.
times 2 times 52.
But we take 4 weeks vacation.
We didn't start Roses in 2004, and we didn't always.
A lot
do
of
it twice a
variables
week.
here, guys. Don't jump to conclusions, okay? Don't jump to conclusions. So, Mark, let's go through this methodically. Because the reason I ask is that this one, I just know I've been through so many. This one's, I honestly think it's textbook. It's textbook. But Mark, do you have an equation?
We started doing Roses twice a week in early 12. So
Okay, but we did them once a week before that.
Yes, for a long time.
Oh.
Well, so are we not going to add
I'm
those
going
in?
to need a minute to do some calculations.
Do you want to call Nick?
Yes, I'll get with Nick.
And have Nick come in.
Just do it on
He's
your
the abacus.
calculator.
Nick is the abacus of this machine.
Hold on.
Why can't you just get an average? 1,000 roses.
No, I want actually. I want hard data.
6 years. So
Yeah, Tanya, here, work on that with Miss Tati over there. Let me get Tara, and then we'll come back to this. Hey, Tara, good morning.
Good morning, Ryan.
You're snorting when you're laughing too. Everybody's snort laughing.
I'm really trying
Snaffing.
on this math.
So here's what we have. Rena, she saw her husband come in the next morning, basically tiptoe into the shower, and he says, "Well, I didn't want to wake you up. I slept on the couch." Turns out, we think he's out and he wanted to wash himself off from being at a bar or something. But what's your take?
You know what? The way he acted, I think he's lying. I mean, he clearly has something to hide if he's going to yell and scream like that. Like, that's just unacceptable.
Agreed. Listen to the tone.
You didn't come to bed. You jumped in, I woke up and you were in the shower at 6 a.m. You never do that.
You were snoring like a. You want this on the radio? Your parents.
I don't
you were
snore.
Snoring, you were snoring like
I don't snore. Ryan, I don't snore.
Hold on.
But
Stop
that's a
yelling.
separate
Everyone
matter.
stop. Steve, stop yelling. And then he just bailed. I mean, that is not that kind of yelling. What kind of progress can we make? Everyone's screaming at everybody. So, Lindsay, what do you think?
Oh my gosh, that was like an episode of Housewives or something. Like,
It was.
Or like cat screaming or something. Oh my gosh. They just sound super unstable. But the thing that keeps like entering my mind, he just sounds sketchy, like sketchy Steve, like Steve equals sketchy. Because it doesn't even sound like maybe there's like a cheating situation. It sounds like there's something else way worse than that. I don't know if it's drugs, drug dealing or something, but he is hiding something.
Well, his reaction is just not, it doesn't fit. So we think there's shadiness. I don't like it. Look, to me, I say it's textbook. I think he got so aggressive and so defensive. He's clearly lying.
Yeah.
Like you don't you don't put that much into it if you're not lying because it's the truth.
Mad.
The truth
he was
is
mad.
the truth, and it prevails. You know. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling. Nick Vestuto has arrived. Hey, Nikki.
Hey.
So I want to get this calculation, but I want to do it when we come back.
Okay.
Kiss FM. Hang on one sec. But first, a quick calculation. So let's be clear. Sisney's having twins.
Yeah.
Patty's upset that she's taken her fantasy football league relationship with Gael as a name for one of her babies. I mean, this is all
I'm not
happening.
taking it. I'm considering it.
Considering it. But Patty's not thrilled. I mean, let's just call a spade. All right. Tanya, well, I mean, what do I say? And 14 years of this show, right? 14 years. Nick Vestuto,
Yes.
how many years have you been at Kiss FM?
32 going on.
Wow.
How many years with Rick Dees?
About 18 with Rick and 14 with you.
Is that not, like, that is insane.
32. I'm 33. Like, my entire life, Nick Vestuto has been.
Do you know what's funny, though? I met you when I filled in for Rick, and you look like you looked fine, but like you look so much healthier and better now.
Thank you.
And yet that's so many years gone by. What did you change?
Just got a little healthier with the diet and started to work out every morning at 4:30. No,
You're insane.
No rain, and just keep going.
Good for you. Until you get out of the way first thing.
Yeah.
What do you do for your workout?
About 40 minutes of cardio and about 45 minutes of weights.
Wow, that's a long workout.
And he's training for the Ironman. All right, so we figured you'd be the best source for being our abacus here. We're trying to calculate because I do think that the more we've done, I'm now starting to see themes. I'm starting to see patterns, and I'm starting to see textbook things. And I like the one we had today, which to me a little textbook because of his defensiveness. So I know he's lying. How many Ryan's Roses calls would you say since I've started we've made?
Okay, we started Roses about 2006. So
Okay.
we were a couple of years into our show. We started in 2006. I'm figuring 2 a week. If you subtract vacations, Christmas time and everything, we give it a little bit of a break. I'm thinking we are very close to about 1,200.
1,200. Now, Mark would argue that, saying that we only did it once a week for a couple of years.
Till 2012.
Okay.
So
All right,
now what do
I'll
we
give
do?
you that. Then if you then I'll subtract that and I'll give you. We'll say close to about 900 to 1,000.
All right, so Mark, do you accept?
I will
feel like
accept that.
you're not going to challenge that.
No, that's good.
All right. So let's say a grand, 1,000. Let's say we've done 1,000, right? 1,000 Ryan's Roses. If we were to go in and forensically look at the patterns of those Ryan's Roses, I'll bet you we could break it down into a handful of patterns. There'll be some miscellaneous, but I'll bet you we can break it down into seeing some real rhythms and real patterns in what people do and what the true, what the truth is, right? Wouldn't you say?
I would think so. Yeah, there would be definitely a pattern that would, because there's only so many. How many
outcomes.
scenarios do we
Right.
have?
You're either doing it or you're not doing it. You're either cheating or lying or not.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I almost think we could write a book. We could write a help book for the telltale signs they're cheating. Telltale signs it's from the roses,
Like
right?
one of them being like if they get really aggressive,
Right.
then that's usually a sign that they're cheating or something's up.
Well, I mean, look, if you didn't do something, you don't get that loony about it.
Mm-hmm.
You just say it didn't happen. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the first thing. You would be incredulous at first, like,
Yeah.
And
what
then,
are you talking about? Right.
and then these were the things we would pick up on, like when we talked about at the hack. When somebody's lying, they look to the left or something like that for a split second. That's what you
That's
do.
right.
Yeah.
I know. By the way, I do that on all the news shows. I watch the cable news shows.
Yeah.
I watch to see all of these people that are being interrogated for the whatever nastiness going on. I look, for the Mueller investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look to see which ways their eyes goes from that morning hack.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Wait.
Yes, Tanya.
I have a title for the book.
Okay.
We got 999 Ryan's Roses, and I hope you're not one.
I love it. Do you think Jay-Z would let us have it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So now we just need a publisher.
Patty.
Patty?
Patty.
Oh, Patty. Patty, you have a book deal, don't you?
I actually, I'm the owner of a publishing company.
Yeah, she could publish
so
it.
We'll give you back Gael if you will give us a deal.
I'll do it.
All right, coming up Monday, it is our 1001th Ryan's Roses call. Thanks, Nikki.
You bet.